Crosby. I'm the principal here at Highland Academy Charter School. Welcome. Highland Academy Charter School is a 6 through 12 public charter school here in the Anchorage School District. We're a competency-based program, which means our students are required to show mastery on content and skills standards throughout the course of their education here. Students are required to show mastery in all academic content areas, as well as personal, social, service, and career and college preparedness. These are two areas unique to Highland Academy Charter School.
It's a nice small school environment, so there's a tight-knit community of students and teachers, so you really feel supported as a student. You're not anonymous, you're not just lost in the crowd, so you feel like you're part of something.
I like coming here because you get to know everyone. I know most of the students' names and their faces just because there's so few of us. But you also get to look at the 6th graders and 7th graders and reminisce what it was like to be back then, and just help them grow too, and just being a great high school student, learning how to help teach them with their academics and their personal life. It's just great to talk to people.
Small community is my favorite place of Highland. I know every student in the building and they know me. I love our advisory program, which really builds strong relationships with families. No student falls in the cracks. From a math teacher's perspective, what makes Highland unique is we're a standards-based system, mastery-based, but that gives me the flexibility to design the curriculum so that it's most effective for students. I'm not pinholed into a book, I'm not pinholed into one avenue. I have a lot of flexibility and autonomy with how I teach my classroom, and I get to respond really effectively to the students' needs. So why this works is because if I did the distributive property, it gets me back to there.
Okay, so you're looking for this, not the answer.
Yeah, that's the end product, something that in the end is...
It doesn't feel like a big school. Your kiddo's not going to get lost. They're going to be, everybody's going to be together. They're going to have a great group of friends. The teachers are super invested. And not just whether they go to college or not, but them as a whole person. They have the advisory part, which I feel like has been great, especially navigating middle school with social emotional learning and all those other pieces that aren't just that academic piece. It's really focused on that too, which I think really helps to raise a good human and not just a good student.
So the advisory program at Highland is probably the heart and soul of our program. We spend almost as much time in advisory as we do in math, science, language arts. In advisory, that's where we do our academic coaching, our social emotional learning, our community building, our team building, and where we really focus on the whole student, not just the academic piece.
I think it goes back to being very supportive of the individual student, and I love how interactive the staff are with us. You know, that was something we haven't experienced at this level, and they just seem to really care about Landon, and we have younger children as well who will come over to Highland eventually, and yeah, you won't regret putting your kid in Highland for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a school for the individual student versus the masses like a lot of the other ones are. So any parent who's having any concerns about the curriculum not being a right fit for their child, or the class sizes being too big, or them being lost in a sea of students, I would definitely recommend them to at least take a tour, and I guarantee they're not going to be disappointed with what they find here.
I really like the standards, and I also really like having to be able to talk to the teachers one-on-one.
One of the things that is really important here is relationship building, and I mean that can happen in different situations, but having fun together, whether it's through a friendly competition or something like that, that's a great way to build connections within the school.